I'm Melissa, this is Martin, Haley, and Maddie, and we're cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Cavalier. We welcome you to hop aboard and share in this journey with us.
Okay, well, welcome, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Cavalier for another episode of Cruising Cavaliers. Last time we left off, we were in Crystal River and we were going to be heading down to Tarpon. But we actually ended up staying another day there. The weather became a little better, so we ended up staying there. And it was kind of fun because it was actually Saturday or Sunday. It was Sunday.
So it was Sunday because it was football.
Yeah, football playoffs were on. And we had a lot of real good day. We went for a dinghy ride, went to lunch, and then we got back and we went over to a tiki bar, and it was kind of cool. Watched some of the game there, and just they had music playing, and it was a really just a cool day. So we were glad we stayed for that even. Anything else on that?
No, it was just a lot of fun, live music. Yeah, we're glad we stayed the extra day.
Yeah, a lot of locals, so it was pretty cool.
Just to keep you from walking away. Show your friends laugh, even this I can stand. Cause I wanna keep you
Yeah, so anyway, so then the next day we got up and we made it, we started making our way down to Tarpon Springs, and it was a 45-mile ride down there, most of it out in the Gulf, and we've been looking at the weather, doing all our stuff, and we got it right, and everybody else was right too about it. It was a smooth ride down. It was really nice. It was just, it wasn't perfect glass out there, but you're out in the middle of the Gulf, so but it was really nice. It was a really pleasant ride on down. So that was good. So then we got into Tarpon Springs, and Tarpon Springs was really pretty darn cool. So the first thing we want to talk about is about the sponges, because that's kind of what the whole city revolves around. And it seems kind of weird. The sponges are actually an animal, an organism, and there's sponge beds out in the Gulf. I think they're like 40 or 50 miles out there. They go out and they harvest these things. Well, what that led to is that was discovered back in like the late 1800s or something. They discovered those sponge beds. Well, the Greek sponge divers, because evidently sponges are a big thing over in Greece, they heard about it and they came over here in droves, and because the sponges were so so good. And I guess now they consider Tarpon Springs the sponge capital of the world. So
sponges everywhere.
Sponges everywhere, and it's pretty cool. But what it led to, though, was it led to be a real Greek influence on the whole community. It feels like a little Greek town, and the whole culture is around that. It's actually, I think they say it's the largest Greek American community in the United States, and so the whole that permeates the whole. Gives us this whole vibe. You almost feel like you're like over in Greece or something. And it was kind of different too, because we're used to kind of things getting going a little earlier. And we got up the first day we were there, and we were out probably about 10 o'clock walking around. And it's like there's nobody there. None of the shops were open. There was even coffee shops weren't even open. And it's like, so we're walking around looking at stuff, pretty cool. But at about 11 o'clock, people start shuffling into their stores and stuff. And by noon, it was starting to pick up. But it's really a kind of a European like city. Is they stay up late and they don't get up early. That's kind of the way it is, and it was really pretty cool. So we were right on. We were staying at the Tarpon Springs Municipal Marina, and it's right there on downtown. It's you walk off the boat and you're going into restaurants and stuff, and the sponge docks are right there, right next to it.
There's two parts of Tarpon Springs. There's the waterfront area, and then there's the downtown.
Yeah.
And we were actually in the waterfront area, which is more touristy.
Yeah.
It has all the sponge things and the what you call it, the cigars and
cigars,
other
and
stuff like
sponges,
that.
Greek
Restaurants.
food like crazy.
Yeah, I had a Greek salad that's probably the best salad I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
It was really awesome.
Yeah, it was good. We ate quite a bit there. So yeah, so we were right there, and then there's also this thing they call the Jolly Trolley, which the Jolly Trolley, we actually took it to go downtown Tarpon Springs, which is kind of cool. But it runs from Tarpon Springs all the way down to St. Petersburg. So you can go down to Clearwater, Dunedin, all these other little towns all the way down there. And it runs back and forth all day long and up until like midnight or something like that. So you can actually, a lot of people visit Tarpon Springs from Clearwater or somewhere else, and they go down there and they take the trolley back up. Or you could go to Tarpon Springs and take the trolley back down there. So that was pretty cool. And it was the trolley dropped off and picked up right outside of our marina, so we could walk 100 feet and be there. So that was pretty cool. We, like I said, we talked about the Greek food. It was great. The restaurants were phenomenal. They really are. We went to, first night we were there, we went to Hella's restaurant, which was pretty cool. Again, a Greek vibe, and that's where you had your Greek salad. I think I had some of it. I can't even pronounce the stuff I had, but it was good. It was really good.
Doesn't matter. It tasted great.
Yeah, it tasted great. It really did. It really did. And then there was this huge ice cream and pastry shop, bakery right next to it too. So that's another thing. The bakeries all over town too. Pretty cool. So we went there, and then we went to another restaurant, for lunch the next day, I think, at Mykonos. And that was really good too.
Mm-hmm.
And
so you got your, I think I'm pronouncing it right, gyro?
Yeah, the gyro. It's called gyro. It's really good. Just fantastic. I mean, it was really good. And then when we were downtown, we went to the Tarpon Tavern. That was very, very good too. Highly recommended and very good. We also went to a museum when we were down there. It was the Stafford House Museum. And it was really interesting. It was an old house that was built. There was a whole bunch of history to it. We were planning on actually going to a couple other museums, but it kind of got late in the day, so we had to skip them. But there's a really highly recommended train museum down there. There's like a heritage museum. And then there's really kind of a cool, they call it the Replay Museum. And it's a bunch of old pinballs and arcade games and all kinds of, like, it could get you the whole history of it. It looks like it's got thousands of these old pinball machines and everything else in there. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we also went to what they call Spring Bayou there, which is it looks like a lake, but it's really a salt water it's in from the ocean, so it's open to the ocean. And they've really done it nice. It's surrounded by all these Victorian mansions, and it's got a really cool vibe to it. And we walked around there and that was pretty cool. I think that's about it. So anyway, thanks for joining us, and
cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, we're actually doing this during mid-morning, so we're not drinking wine.
We're not drinking yet.
Yeah. Anyway, so thanks again. We'll see you next time on Cruising Cavaliers.
We'll write a story we tell to a very own. So let's live lost in the moment, taking it all in as we go. You know I'm counting on you now, running. Stay with me, let it keep on coming. You and I need to hold on to you. Yeah, as the world is in constant motion, you stay with me through the strange emotion. You and I, we will make it through. Yeah, let's go.
So we're out for a little walk in Tarpon Springs.
Yeah.
And we're lost.
We're lost as usual. We're not really lost, baby.
I can see
fun.
where we need to go. We just don't know how to get
Just don't
there.
know how to get there. God, Melissa, oh my God, you're getting bitten. Somebody save Melissa. He's getting bit by the shark.
Oh, my family.
Do a little chin rub to the...
Oh, chin rub to the, okay. I'm sure he likes that.
Swimming with the turtles.
I might have to check this place out.
As the world is in constant motion, you stay with me through the strange emotion. You and I, we will make it through. Close your eyes and dream, and feel the wind on the open.
My little bar hopper. My second little bar hopper.
Stay with me, let it keep on coming. You and I need to hold on through. As the world is in a constant motion, you stay with me through the strange emotion. And you and I will make it through, yeah. Oh, you and I, we will make it through.
Now this looks like fun. I think we should deck out the Cavalier like this.
Welcome to the Cavalier. We are in Tarpon City, and it's a big, great thing big here. So I actually bought some local fish, some sheep's head, whole fish, and filleted it up, and we're going to have that tonight as a kind of a Mediterranean style fish to kind of go with this. So basically, I got some rice cooked, and we're going to do a Mediterranean style fish. Let me show you what it's looking like, and then we'll serve it up in a minute here. But we got it in the oven here, and it's going to come out, and that's what it's going to look like there, right there. So we got a bunch of olives and Kalamata olives and tomatoes and some feta cheese on it and some other stuff. So there's the white fish is below that. So this is going to be our dinner tonight. Okay, anyway, here is our dinner for tonight. A little sheep's head, kind of a white fish, and done in a Mediterranean style over some rice pilaf. We're going to enjoy.
Oh.